Welcome back to my channel, dear fam. My name is Shay Monet, and if you are new here, I talk about home, fashion, lifestyle, all the things. But today, I am gonna be talking about one thing that I have been wearing over and over and over and over again and doing a slight haul. And the topic for today is the kitten heel. Love them or hate them, the stage of my life that I'm in is all about comfort for me. I'm 5 foot, so I still want to feel a little elevated, a little height is needed. A cute kitten heel sandal would get you not only through spring, but summer and a Texas fall as well. I'm not gonna even say that kitten heels are trending because I think that they are, they've stood the test of time. Even my grandmother and my great grandmother used to wear kitten heels. Pointed toe kitten heels was like my great granny's jam with I call them like a prairie skirt, right? But I feel like they're now have been a little bit more modernized, a little bit more classic in today's time. And I have a few that I want to show you that I've been loving so far. Starting off with Marc Fisher. I have been such a fan of Marc Fisher and the brand and their shoes for a really long time. Normally, I wear Marc Fisher boots, and if you have followed me for a while, you know that I love this one pair of Marc Fisher. They're like these suede boots. I wear them all the time. I've gotten my ROI on them, okay? Let's just put it this way. But I recently been seeing that they make some really cute sandals as well. And I got these platform ones that I wore to the pool, and they're this suede with studs on them. They're not a kitten heel, but that was my first pair of Marc Fisher sandals, which introduced me to let me see what else they have, right? So the first pair of kitten heels that I got are these. They are strappy. I love how they're more of a round, and you normally don't see a round. It's normally a little bit more narrow, and if you have wide feet, I feel like these are a really good option for you. They also come, I think, in black. I wish they would have came in a shiny red, like a patent leather red. I think that would have been pretty for the season, but overall, I think that these are a 10 out of 10. Now hear me out. I am not always into a white shoe. For whatever reason, sometimes they can start looking really cheap. Overall, just not my jam. However, if styled correctly and if get a pair that's real leather or a really good quality, I feel like the white sandal can take you a really long way. White sandals typically can scuff, which is another reason why people try to stay away from them, besides them looking cheap. But if you take good care of your shoes, I feel like these can last you from season to season. Like I say, I love that they're rounded toe. They also have an exposed stitching on them, which is in white. Lastly, they run true to size. I normally wear a 6.5, and I got these in 6.5, and I think they fit fine. Now, if your foot is narrow, meaning that your big toe is the longest toe and then all the other ones I forgot what that's called. This may not be the shoe for you because I say, this is rounded, so you would have extra room on the toe area, if that makes any sense. Just follow along here. But these 10 out of 10, and then let's go to the next pair. Next up is a brand that you typically would not think shoes when you heard the name of the brand. However, I was scrolling on the site and I saw shoes, and then I saw these and I was like, they got shoes. Let me add to cart immediately, okay? So it is A&F, y'all. They actually sell shoes. They also have handbags as well, but that's another story for another day. If you are into a thong sandal, these are a kitten heel, super cute little heel definition there. And I think they also come in another color as well. But if you're into a thong sandal, but you want something that's fun and elevated, these for $70 is a good option, okay? They have square toe, so let me just kind of compare to the Marc Fisher one, which I was talking about earlier with the round toe. So this is round and then this one is square. Totally different. One thing I love about the print of these is that they're a snake print, but they're more of like browns, cream, a little bit of black. I even see like a hint of gray in these, and this makes the shoe a little bit more versatile, meaning that you can wear this with several different colors. So like an all black dress, a cream dress, a gray dress, like you get my point. And for $70, I think it's worth it because you can literally wear this all season, right? Now, let's talk about the heel. So normally your heel may look like this on a kitten heel. This one is slightly different. This one also is slightly shorter. So, but this one kind of has like the heel and then it goes pointier towards the bottom, which is like a slight detail that I'm shocked that A&F actually took the time to actually just not stick a heel on there, but actually make some dimension in it, which I think is super good. Quality on these so far have been good. I've already worn these, as you can see. I did have a shoe from A&F, actually I still have it, from like maybe a few years ago, and that's back when they only had like 1 or 2 shoe selections, right? And the quality was there. So I'm assuming same thing for these, that the quality will be there. There is some padding, so like from under the toe all the way to the heel, if you feel it, there is like a little bit of cushion there. All about the comfort, right? So these $70, like I said again, and I think they are worth it. All right, let's move on to the next kitten heel. If you have not watched my fall shoe trend haul, definitely go watch it because I introduced you guys, well, I was introduced and then I no gatekeeping here, but wanted to tell you guys about Tony Bianco. And it's a brand that I found, I think it was like on Instagram. You know how like ads come up and I clicked it and I ordered a few pair and I wore them last fall, winter, right? I've already talked about them already, but I'm bringing them back because I want to tell you about return on investment, okay? So yes, I am still wearing these. Yes, they are still on trend. Yes, they have comfort. So unlike the other two, we did a round toe, we did a square toe. These are a pointed toe. I don't have this strapped, but super strappy heel, sandal. This one has a skinny, narrow heel, right? Which for some could be a little tricky walking in, even when it's a kitten heel. But these honestly are my favorites. I think that they're so sleek. You can wear them literally with anything. So you could wear them dressed up with like a gown. You could wear them, like to a wedding or something a little bit more formal. You could wear these with a pair of jeans and a cute shirt, and all you'll be able to see is like the 2 straps right here in your toes. You could wear them with a mini dress. Like the options are endless. But I think these are definitely worth the money, and they are dupes. And I forgot the brand, but they are kind of like a dupe to I think it's Jill Sandler. Yes, which is a little bit more expensive, but same shoe, same silhouette, same comfort, a fraction of the price. Okay, next up is another thong sandal. But the reason that I like these is because they were kind of like this chocolate brown satin material. These are from Zara. This is part of like their newest collection. I got them maybe I want to say maybe 2 months ago, but they're still in stock. They are comfortable. They have the narrow heel, very similar to the Tony Bianco heel. As you can see, skinny. Thong sandal, let's compare them to the A&F version. So the A&F version thong part of the shoe is more like a V. These are what I would call like a true thong sandal. So it's literally just the strap up and then wrapped around, right? These are what I would call a little bit more elevated just because of the fabric is like that sheen satin material. But once again, I think with any of these, you could wear literally with everything. And for me, I would like to be like, if I wear like a summer dress, like, and I want to just put on a thong sandal, but I want to be elevated, like this would be it. I'm 5 foot, like I said earlier. I always just need like a little bit of height, like just a little bit, like it don't need to be too much. Like I'm not trying to go stilettos, pumps in the club anymore. I'm trying to go sophisticated mom on the go, but still fashionable. This is the vibe, okay? All right, one more shoe and I promise you we're done. The good thing about the shoes that I'm sharing today is that you only need like one or two. So like the white pair and then like a black or a neutral, or if you want to do something fun, like a snake print, right? Like you don't need all of them. However, if you are looking for a black kitten heel, but you're more of like a strappy type girl, these Marc Fisher ones are my jam. So the reason that I like these is because the straps literally go all the way back, right? And I just thought of something. I wonder, seems so weird. You probably could like strap it in the back if you don't like that like flip-flop action, or you could just wear it with, this is so awkward that I'm doing this, but I literally just thought of that. Or you could just wear it with all the straps. Okay. Wow, game changer. Okay, this is a, let me see, 6.5, and I was able to like literally wear this strap like back, so it's not like a flip flop. Wow. I wasn't even on here to talk about that. I was on here to talk about this shoe and I just had a moment, so ignore me. But this has literally 3 straps that go around your foot, and then these 2 additional straps that also kind of go around midway of your foot. This one has, it's like a thicker heel at the top, and then it goes more narrow towards the bottom. This one has the cushion on the heel part, which is great. Unlike the Zara version. The Zara version, let me see. It has like a little padding there, but I think the Marc Fisher one definitely has more padding and like cushion for your comfort, which also could like describe or make me understand why these maybe cost a little bit more than the Zara ones. If you have a narrow foot, this shoe would be for you. It is square, but the square is kind of getting more narrow towards the toe, like the tip of the toe, which is good. Versus like this Zara one where it is square, just square and wide, okay? This one goes in a little bit more narrow. Overall, I would give these a 10 out of 10. I like to wear these with jeans, and then you only could probably kind of see like 2 of the little straps with like a black vest or like, you know, like a cute black top. But these are like a little bit more casual for me, even though they have a little bit more straps on them. The Tony Bianco ones are a little bit more, I would say, elevated, like I'm going out somewhere, and these are, like I said, casual. Okay, so that is the end of my kitten heel haul. We had 5 pairs. I think there's a little something for everyone, whether you have a narrow foot or a wide foot, budget friendly, all the things. Let me know in the comments which pair was your favorite. For me, it's the Tony Bianco, the Marc Fisher, okay, literally all of them. The Zara satin ones are my favorite too. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I will have another haul for you guys coming soon, and I will see you guys on the next one.